My name is Marilyn and I'm an urban poling instructor. Today we're going to talk about warm-ups and cool-downs using your urban poles. Warming up, you want to do dynamic exercises. So I look at it like taffy. So when taffy is warm, it stretches. And that's the same with your muscles. So dynamic, warming it up, you warm up your muscles and stretch them. And static, you're going to do for your cool down, and that's like yoga where you hold the poses. And if you think of taffy, when taffy is cold, it breaks. So you don't want the muscles to tear or break. So when you're warming up, you're doing a dynamic exercise to get them flexible, your range of motion improving, and you're working on that elasticity. But then after you've done your exercise, whether it's urban poling or others, then you're going to do a static stretch, and that's when your flexibility improves and you can stretch the muscles out. So we're going to start first of all with one leg in front of the other, and it's going to be your right leg going in front and you're going down and up. So we're here warming up our knees, we're warming up our hip flexors, and we're just doing a lunge. And we're just moving up and down, and we've got our poles here for support. So that's the nice thing about the poles, is that it helps to support you. And then we're just going to gently rock forward and back. So we're getting our feet and our ankles warmed up here too. A little bit of arm action. And then we're going to hold it here, and we're going to swing that left leg this time forward and back. And we're just going to bring that knee up and down, warming up the hip joint a little bit more, your knee, your whole lower body. And then we're opening and closing here. And that's going to open our inner thigh as well. And then we can just take our legs straight up and down, raising and lowering it. We're also working on balance here, stability, core, because we have to keep that core strong so that we can balance. And then we're just going to kick back. So I'm just going to turn this way. You're just going to do a little kick, like a donkey kick. I'll move back to front. So you're going to then take that left leg. You're going to tap it out. So we're warming up that shin. So we're just tapping it. And then just side to side. And tap it out. Now keep that left foot in front. Now you're going to take that right leg back. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to just go down and up, warming up those hip flexors, lubricating those knee joints. It's getting your heart rate up a little bit, warming up the body. And then we're just going to rock forward and back, heel to toe, getting those ankles, a little bit of arm action in here. And then we're just going to take that right leg and swing it forward and back. And then bring the knee up and back, knee up. Getting a little bit of abdominal work, getting those hips in, knee action. And then take it to the side, get that open and close for that inner thigh. And then that straight leg lift. Inhale and exhale as you're doing it. Keeping that core nice and strong, pushing the navel to the spine as you balance. And then that donkey kick behind again. Taking that leg forward, you're going to put the heel down and then tap out the toe. And then going side to side. Now you're warming up the shin, the front of the leg here. And tap it out. And then we can take the poles at the side, and we're just going to lunge from one side to the other. Warming up those inner thighs a little bit more. Getting knee, ankle action as well, and the hips, and the groin. And then take it back to front. And then we're going to take the poles together. And we're just going to twist side to side. Getting those abdominals ready for our work, because urban poling works on the abdominal muscles as well. And then let's get any tension out of our neck and our shoulders with our nice shoulder rolls. And then reverse it, go in the other direction. And then you can shrug your shoulders. So you can come up on the toes, getting those calves in at the same time as the shoulders, shrugging. And then you can just do little heel digs forward, taking the arms in and out, almost doing a little rowing action here. And then you can do like a kayaking action, so a figure 8 as you kayak, getting upper and lower body in together. And then we're going to take the poles behind us, and our palms are up. So we're holding the poles and we're going to pulse up, opening up that chest, and with our head we're going to look up, look down, look to your right and to your left, and just roll your head side to side, just holding those poles up as you roll your head from side to side. And then bringing it back in front again. We're going to take those poles here and we're just going to do a few squats. So we're going to take it down, squatting, down and up, toes, heels are down and the toes are up. And I'll turn sideways so that you can see. Just pretend there's a chair behind you. You're going to sit in that chair. And once again, you've got those poles there to help support you and balance you. So push that booty back and then up. And then with those arms, you can just circle them around, nice big circle. Stir the pot. Reverse that circle, go in the other direction. And bring it back to center, and you should feel your heart rate up a bit, and those muscles should be loose, so you've got that elasticity for that taffy. After your walk, then you're going to do your cool down. And the cool down, as I said, is static, so you're going to hold the poses. So we're doing similar poses to what we did in the warm-up, but this time we're holding them. So we're going to take that right leg out in front again, and rather than going down and up, we're just going to hold it down. So you're just going to sink deep into that lunge. Make sure the knees over the ankle, your poles are there for support, and you're holding it here. And this is similar to the start of a warrior pose in yoga. So we're just holding it here, holding that pose. And breathe, use that breath, because now we're working on flexibility and elasticity with those muscles. And then we're going to take that foot back, we're just going to push it down, and we're going to reach the poles forward. So we're going to lean forward and stretch out that lower back, and pushing that heel down on that left side, you're getting that calf muscle. And breathe. Deep inhale and exhale. Now with that back foot, you're just going to like drag it and just hold it there and stretch out that shin. And breathe. Taking that same foot, you're going to cross it over, and now you can sit it down into your number 4 pretzel. And this is where the poles are a definite advantage in balancing you. It's very difficult to balance without the poles or holding on to a wall or table or something that's in your vicinity. And breathe. Taking that same leg, which is your left leg in front, you're leaning forward and you're stretching out that hamstring. And breathe. And then just gently push that toe down for that shin one more time. Deep inhale and exhale. And keeping that foot in front, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time, your right leg, you're going down, stretching out that right hip flexor. You should feel it right here. Sink straight down, not forward. Make sure the knees over the ankle. Breathe and hold it here. Deep inhale and exhale. and then push that heel down. Take those poles in front, lean forward, getting a nice stretch in the lower back and the calf. And breathe. Find a spot and look at it in front of you. Take that leg and cross it over and sit it down into that number 4, or a pretzel. And breathe. Deep inhale and exhale. Use that breath. Take that same leg, take it out in front, heels down, toe is up, leaning forward, stretching out that hamstring. And then put that foot down. And then once again, you can take that leg behind, just drag that foot and stretch out that shin. Keeping the poles in front, we're going to go over to our right side. Our left toe is up, our heel is down, and we're getting a nice inner thigh stretch here. And breathe. And you should hold these poses 20 to 30 seconds. I'm not holding them for the full duration here, but just so you know. And then go to the other side, same thing on the other side. And breathe. Coming back to center, take your poles, and it has a clip on it. You can clip your poles together. You're going to take the poles out in front and just like you're going to hug the poles. Deep inhale and exhale. And then you're going to twist to one side. Come back to center. Twist to the other side. Back to center. And then we're going to take those poles behind again, and rather than pulsing them up, we're just going to hold them there. Look up. Look down. Look to your right and to your left. Take those poles in front, take it in your left hand and bring it across. Stretch out that shoulder. Put it in your right hand, take it across, stretch out that shoulder, look over that shoulder that you're stretching. Take your poles in front, just gently circle that wrist, circle it in the other direction. Take those fingers and just gently pull them back, and then pull them down. Same thing with the other side, just in case you're hanging onto your poles too tightly with your wrist. This will circle it the other direction. That will get rid of any tension there. Pull those fingers back and then pull them down. We're going to do a quad stretch, so you can use your poles in front here. Grab a hold of your left leg, just pull it back. If you need to, you can hold on to a post, a pole, a tree, wherever you happen to be. A wall if you're in your house. Lower that leg down, switch the poles to the other hand. Taking that foot, grab a hold of it, stretching out the quad, the front of the leg this time. And breathe. Deep inhale and exhale. Another good balancing move for you. And the poles help here too because they stabilize you. And then for our triceps, because we work a lot of the triceps when we're walking, you're just going to take your right hand and you're going to place it under the pole. And you're going to bring it down your back. So I'll turn around here. So you're going to gently pull down, and as you pull down, push up. So you're going to feel a nice stretch in the back of your triceps. And breathe. And then just switch hands. So all you have to do is just switch hands. Take the top hand, gently push up. Take the lower hand, pull it down. It's almost like patting yourself on the back, and you can do that without the poles if it's too difficult transition with the poles. And breathe, stretching out that tricep. And then we're going to take the poles behind us one more time. Just gently roll forward, holding those poles up, giving another nice hamstring stretch, another stretch through the shoulders. Deep inhale and exhale. Bring it back in front. And then give yourself a nice big urban poling hug. Hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye for now.